My Block Show. This your girl Key Ice. We have a special episode today because we are live from the Street Legion Nation Studios with Legacy City. What's up, Legacy?
What's happening? What's happening? Let's go. There we go. Round two, we in this thing. Let's get it.
Yes, it's round two, and it's so awesome to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me to come have the interview live with you at your location.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what's
I
up.
appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate you coming and being a guest here. So that's the first thing first. I definitely appreciate that.
For sure, for sure. We have a lot to talk about with your latest album. Congratulations on the album.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Before we get into the details, y'all, we do want to show this Friday's winner from the Freestyle Fridays real quick. So I do want to give a shout out to Real. He's out of Greenville, North Carolina. So just want to show a clip of his freestyle real quick, and then I'll get your opinion on what you think of it too.
Oh, you're trying to set
and then we'll go into the album. Yeah.
Oh,
but
there we go.
Let's go ahead and play that clip here. Here we go.
Yeah, real. Let's get it. Finna pull up in the ghosty. Hit you with the Mortal Kombat toasty. Had to be boasting the flows that is roasting your hoes when I'm floating and coasting. First place I'm over, the second I'm addicted to winning, I'm overdosing. Get 8 like Kobe in 03. I got a flow seat, you with the nosebleeds. Slow but woody and exposed to dopeness. You probably missed that overdosing. That's a curve throwback like roly-poly with scoliosis. I'm just rhyming for the hell of it. Nah, nothing really relevant. But I'm screwed trying to market bars and make a little bread. I ain't celibate. Carolina where I reside. Judge Real here to preside. Full of visions and dreams. I'm sitting sipping somewhere beachside. Then I blink and realize it's all in Real's mind. So I gotta grind, go get it till it's all real mine. You already know that I can get it fast, but I'll hit that slow down. Share bars like a circle cell. Listen up to go round, grind till I'm pro now. The supreme temptation make you marvel at me and wonder why I ain't touring in more towns. Whoa. Yeah, I'm in shock. Don't waste my seconds. Time expensive like a diamond watch. To be blunt, they don't see the smoke from the fire jet, but they're gonna catch the contact with the heat I just dropped.
Yes, everybody, that was Real. He's from Greenville, North Carolina. He won Freestyle Fridays competition last night.
Oh, okay.
So, what did you think about the freestyle?
He can flow.
Yeah,
like you was reading off his phone, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I need to see it again.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate.
I need to see it again. I'm gonna see you because I tune in Friday and I be on leave money about it. I'm like, some of these things they written freestyle is like go. It's right then. You know what I'm saying? I see some people.
Yeah, quite a bit of artists.
I don't think people know the meaning of artist freestyle.
Yeah,
but nah, he's dope. Ain't gonna take it away from him. You know what I'm saying? But he's dope. Definitely got flow. Definitely got his cadence right. You know what I'm saying? That chopper style flow. You know what I'm saying? I rock with it, but I want to see more people actually.
Yeah.
Freestyle. You know
like I feel you for sure.
That's my thing. That's the only thing. That's just across the board.
Yeah, I mean, and that's interesting about that up because like freestyle. I've seen like a lot of different, mainly 2 different definitions of the freestyle. Because definitely, like my interpretation is the same that you just said.
Yeah.
But I do know that like some of the older artists, like I want to say, was it DMX? I want to say it was DMX and Nas. I saw a video of them talking about freestyle back when they were like coming out.
It was right there.
And they were saying that sometimes it's like when they write it, but then it's like written before anybody in the public hears it. And so I was like, okay, I hadn't heard that before. So that was kind of different.
I don't think that's freestyling because if you write it, you're memorizing it. It's a throwaway verse. It's just be honest. It's a throwaway verse. You got it set so you don't hot 9-7. You can go back to a verse nobody heard yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. That's not freestyle. Freestyle is down the spot. Just my freestyle for a living. I do it all the time.
Right. So, but again, congratulations. Congratulations to Real out of Greenville, North Carolina. But today we want to take a deep dive into your album. But first of all, I want to congratulate you on a #1 iTunes hip hop debut.
Bro,
for Standing on Business.
Like that's crazy, right?
Yes.
That's crazy. In America too. with everything's going on.
That's
So
big.
y'all
That
made
is
that happen for me.
humongous.
Thank you. And I didn't even know if you didn't say anything.
Oh, you would have known. You
Nah.
check your stats. You check your stats.
I do like I was gonna check at the end of the week. I was
at the end
I
of
was
the
so
week.
busy talking about get on the Billboard charts. I wasn't even thinking about iTunes.
Oh, okay.
So when
yeah, you're right. Billboard. Yeah.
So I was getting my haircut with my brother Dre Webb, my barber. And I was just scrolling. I was like, what? He said, I said you number 3 on. I was like, I know she lying. So he started cutting my hair. I mean, I do got a nice fade. I just y'all know this is my new signature look. I've been killing her with it, but I was like, she lying. So I was devastated actually because it's damn near impossible to go to chart in America. And then on top of that, people were putting out, y'all charting overseas because y'all can't chart in America. A couple of y'all sent me that post. I saw the guy, and the guy that made the comment, he's quote unquote in the music industry on Instagram, but he got the same plaques I got. He got the only plaque I don't got that he has is the Billboard plaque.
And he said that. That's what they were saying.
Yeah,
they
were sharing his post off of Instagram. But I'm like, have y'all looked at his page? He got Nipsey Hussle up there. He got some more people that he had help. But I mean, I'm like, all my plaques are independent artists.
Yeah, so stuff Spotify, you personally did.
Yeah, exactly. It's not because I'm connected to a nigga, connected to somebody. It happens. I'm cooking in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but now I done charted #1 in America, and I done outsold everybody that a week. I mean, 11,000. Killer Mike sold 9. J. Cole purely sold 9.
Humongous, y'all. 11,000 records, y'all. Did y'all hear that? I mean, come on.
And I posted the numbers online.
Yes. Very transparent.
I was very hurt that I didn't make the Billboard chart.
Yeah, that was wild.
Lee Money called me and he was like, "Man, shut up. You got this." He really tuned me up a little bit about. I was still very, very disappointed I didn't get the Billboard chart, but thank you guys for everybody that went out and bought the album, whether it was via. There's only 2 places I know you can buy: Amazon and iTunes. And so for y'all to rock out with me and go purchase that up and make sure that I'm in the game, that's pretty dope, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Most def. Yeah, that's huge in itself. And it's like, I mean, how do you feel like just going through the whole process of just getting to that point? I know you weren't you didn't really think about iTunes at all, but just going through the whole process.
The whole process been a journey, man.
The whole marketing aspect of it.
I'm talking about it did kick my tail a couple times, you know what I'm saying? I had so first thing when I first, because I thought the book of Uriah was gonna be it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, then the album got nominated. I'm nominated with Killer Mike, Jelly Roll. I'm nominated with the Elites at the SEA Awards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I got that phone call that said you did everything except get on the Billboard chart. So, that kind of fueled me a little bit. I was like, all right, shit. I ain't for the moon hit the start. So
yeah, right.
And so then on top of that, it kind of gave me liberation too, because to me, I think it ceased all the streaming talk. It ceased all the charting outside of America. I've been in the military forever. I got a lot of fan base, so a lot of supporters. So I learned a lot. So just because I have 109,000 people on Instagram doesn't mean all of them getting a shotgun blast about the album. Because some people ain't get it until they're like, "Bro, I didn't know you was dropping. I didn't know you was doing this." Or even
how did they not know? Come on, I mean, you had the ads going everywhere. So
I had it going everywhere. And the thing about
I think people just be saying stuff.
That's true. That's true to a certain extent, right? But this is what I learned. That algorithm ban. And that's real. Who you interact with is gonna be the people you see most, right? So going through that, so I had to relearn certain algorithms on Instagram. This algorithm, the side algorithms, right?
Right.
And I had to learn it about Facebook, and I had to learn it about we're actually going out, buying ads to get people to do it.
Oh yeah.
And stuff of that nature. So it was like the base thing. My OG, one of my OGs out here, like he said, y'all killing us right now. Y'all stalking us with the at everyone, at highlights and stuff, because it really shows a lot of people. But with that, you got 5,000 people, maybe 50 will see that post.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. I mean, that's one thing I study is those analytics. It's horrible.
It's horrible. So I had to fight through that. You know, that's the first thing. I had to fight through the analytics to get all the analytics right. Then just Facebook and then Instagram. And then you know, you got to get people something. That, you know, I try to give out, like, I give people studios. Like, if an artist buy my music, get studio time. We'll do this. We'll do that. Maybe because I'm an artist or I'm here and people just ain't rock with it. I don't know. So that didn't work. So I just stayed to my digital thing. I did every little, I'm talking about everybody in my phone. I got 1,400 people on my phone. Everybody got that app.
I mean, that's how you do it. That's what's up.
Everybody that's in my email, everybody from my email and everything got that link. So every morning I get up, I send an hour or two out, and just send it out. And then I had to check in with TuneCore, who I will not advise anybody to use if you're trying to get that Billboard market, right? Because they only give you the link to iTunes. So when I'm looking for the Amazon link, it can put me at a disadvantage. So I can only market to Apple people. That's not good. That was not good.
Oh, okay.
And then I had to send Lee money to screenshot because I'm in a full-blown conversation, argument with TuneCore, because they turned in the middle of the campaign, they turned my pre-sales off.
What?
What in
the world?
Listen, let me show you.
Yeah, what's the reason? I mean, did you find out why they did that?
I have no. I got the cussing.
What? That's
it was
crazy.
Bad. And my broken vouch for me. This none of this is cap. Like I didn't.
Wow.
I said some things on the radio, but I definitely wanted to definitely say something for this interview, so I can give y'all the rundown and make sure that y'all don't miss.
That's wild. They turned your pre-sales off.
Like maybe like 2.5 weeks before. Let me see. Can I find this joint? I'm talking about I was livid.
I bet. That's crazy.
So
it's like they're trying to. I wonder if it's like. I wonder if it was like a major label. Do you think major labels are behind that type of stuff?
Of course. So that goes to my next thing. Hello, I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. Could you let me know the email address yours so that's when I'm talking about what's going on with my pre-sales? Also, I realized the pre-sales were disabled on my project. If only let people pre-order, or am I missing something?
You're too nice.
So look, I want you to see that first, right? What's that say? Apple sales what?
Disabled.
So they purposely try to keep me from, because they know, because I told them. You see, I'm telling them.
They saw the numbers and wow, that's crazy.
TuneCore purposely tried to sabotage. And I'm like, look. So I ended up getting in touch with some more people, and I was like, hey, this is what's going on at TuneCore. Boom, boom, boom. It looked like your pre-order is live. I'm seeing the iTunes pre-orders for the album itself have been disabled. Like, no, Sherlock. So this is going on in the mix of the campaign.
That's wild.
So I'm like, so imagine how many people. So we'll keep going. Unfortunately, we cannot update after distribution. I'm like, y'all turned it off during distribution.
Right.
So, okay, this is iTunes. TuneCore. This is TuneCore I'm talking to now.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm thinking I'm reading you.
Because I'm like, what are they even? What's the because they're not giving a reason.
So here's my thing. How is that? That's messing up my marketing. Who disabled that? That defeat the purpose of having pre-orders and pre-sales.
Exactly.
How the pre-orders are off when the pre-orders help sales during the first week when the album go live. So how is it disabled? So they didn't know I knew my stuff. So here we go.
They're ridiculous.
So look, I'm sorry for the confusion on my end. That just means the pre-order track preview are disabled, or now the purchase themselves. Fans will still are now able to purchase a pre-order.
After you called them out, then it's reactivated now. It's enabled.
I'm like, bro,
wow.
My language,
that's crazy.
That's a whole ass shit. But if I talk about it, they'll think I'm capping. Like, it ain't that important. Where it ain't about being that important.
Right.
If you don't think
principle.
If you don't think these aggregators and these distributors don't keep analytics of how much you're gonna make how much traffic you got, you fooling yourself. You're losing already.
Right.
Half of the independent artists in San Antonio and around the world are losing because of the lack of knowledge of. I'm talking about 3 hours on the phone with ISRC. Didn't even know they got a building location in Atlanta.
Oh, in Atlanta? Okay.
Yeah. So what they said, next time I put an album out, make sure you buy all your QR codes, not QR codes, buy your UPC codes and buy your ISRC codes. Now here's the thing. To make your sales make sense, and keep in mind I haven't sold any merchandise yet, but to make your sales make sense, you need at least, I'm gonna say 10 UPC codes. So you need vinyl, if you're doing vinyl. We're talking only UPCs, okay? Vinyl, CD, digital. If you're selling clothes, you're gonna need a large, medium, small.
For each size.
If you're selling a poster, you need a UPC code for that. If you're selling pants, UPC code
Just
for that.
any tiny little thing.
You're selling a bracelet. So this all going to your package deal for your album. And if you sell 100, 200, 300 things per sale, but you sell 4,000 shirts, now you just sold 441,000 records.
Nice. Yeah, that's something.
Somebody probably won't even buy your albums. They probably never heard of you. Don't even listen to rap, but they like to design a good shirt. So they buy a large, they buy a medium, and 4
gifting items to everybody. Everybody
get them. Now you just sold what 6, 7, 8 albums, shirts.
That's a trip. It's deep, man. That's a trip. I mean, it's good you have that knowledge to where you can apply it to yourself and the artists you work with. You know, so sell it. You know what I'm saying?
So even with so if I was to do the pre-sales, if I was to go a second round and go do pre-sales, and I go buy all my QR code, I mean my UPC codes and my ISRC codes, even though my album is on for pre-sale, most likely I had a merchandise sale. So instead of having what I had this time, probably double that sale. Yeah. If I knew better. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff I learned on the way. Yeah. And then, like I said, learning. And that's why you have to go back and check on your distributors. Yeah. iTunes, not iTunes, TuneCore, City Baby. They turned it off. I was like, wow.
That's hate. That's some big hate right there. Like, what? Like, why? Come on, man.
And it's crazy.
Come on.
We don't think of it like that, but you gotta think about it. J. Cole, go look. He only sold 9,000 pre-sales.
Yeah,
that's 9,000.
Right out of the whole. Yeah, yeah.
But he did 137 streams, 137 million streams. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for every million is 600 records. You see what I'm saying? 600 records for every million. So that's how they get their certification of gold or platinum, right?
Yeah, no streams. Yeah.
So Killer Mike sold 9,000 in his first week and swept the Grammy. I'm pretty proud to say that I outsold them in pure sale. Maybe it jumped up between them, but for right now, it's like, now I'm just waiting on the certification to see how to register those sales up to the RIAA. Because the RIAA, and they upped up too. The RIAA is very upped up as well because they don't even count you until you hit 5,000.
And there's been a lot of changes too recently, but yeah, they definitely. Yeah. I've heard a lot of complaints about them among the years. It's,
So I mean, it's a lot. It was an uphill battle. So and a lot. Sometimes it really did get depressing. It's like it's not the fact that people don't rock with me. Man, listen. Special shout out to all my military veterans, all my battle buddies that I've been over in the military, been in Iraq, been in Afghanistan with other deployments I can't speak about. But most of you guys, if you know about it or knew about it, they came and bought my album. So I do believe a good
that support goes a long way.
Yeah. Sure. So and this is the thing, I didn't use the military card. These are just people that I had been up Kid Creek with, and some things we would never tell, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But all of them, some come visit me and they see like, I'm glad you're doing. Look at my eyes getting watered. Look, my eyes are sweating. But I appreciate all my military family that supported and rocked out with me, and the civilians and people that just really, really rock out with me. Like showed up. They didn't make me look like an idiot. Like people really rock with my music.
That's good. I mean, they really do. I mean, you have good music. It's not like it's bad music or nothing like that. You actually have supporters. You have fans.
Yeah,
like you
that's
have
crazy.
fans.
That is ridiculous. So that's all I can say. So I waited because I know the first interview I wanted to show you guys where I was at. The numbers. At the first time, I was at like 140. I think.
I think you said 140. Yeah.
So, but then I'm like, after that, I'm like, something ain't right. I call Money. I call Tish. I call the member of the team. And I be like, something ain't right. Something is not adding up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we didn't even talk about the people that didn't send me screenshots.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to keep up with all the sales that way, but it was
okay.
So I just waited till May 1st to put the entirety up in the show. What I was rocking with. This is how I ended, and I didn't.
I mean, still going, not even ended. I mean, that's if you're looking at just the Billboard, you know what I mean? But
the first week sales, of course,
it's still going. It just came out. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were rocking out. That's good look. Shouts out to Music Connection. Music Connection is a legendary record store here.
Yeah.
So they invited me. They were like, yo, drop when you get your hard copies, make sure you drop 25 copies off here. Because Music Connection checks directly. They got to check in with the billboards every week.
Okay.
So I'm going to put 1,000 records in that store. So on a Friday, I want y'all to go down. I'm probably do a signing that day.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. In store. You should do it in store.
Yeah, I'm going to do an in-store signing and see can we happen. So get on the billboard. And shout out to people. I know Cadillac Music have been on the billboard out here. I think PKO has been on the billboard out here. And a couple more people have been on the billboard out here. So it's been done before. You know what I'm saying? And so it's nothing like I'm doing anything legendary or that haven't been done before.
I mean, it's about having personal goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Career goals. So
I don't know who been number one on the iTunes hip hop chart in the city though.
Nobody. No, I mean for real. Nobody has. So they can't even. They can talk whatever they want to talk. They can't. That's yours. You know what I mean? So.
And she discovered it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, when I saw it was number 3. But I be checking stuff. I was like, it's coming out because I actually got the
You're a real hip hop blogger though. That's like a blogger, however they call it. Right? I need to get that right. But you are really in tune with the streets when it comes to.
Oh yeah, and actually I got I was so tired that night at job because I got the pop up on my, the little notification that it was available to listen to.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, let me check. But I was like, I'm gonna go sleep. But when I got up later, I was like, oh wow, But I had a feeling already because I'd be checking this stuff. And I was like, you're gonna hit it. And it's like, I knew you're gonna hit something. I didn't know what you're gonna hit, but I was like, wait, 100. When you told me 140, I was like, yes, you got it already. Because I'll be tracking this and like the sales that people be thinking a lot of the major artists be getting to stay up there. They don't be getting that many. It's not that many. I saw one. There was one country because I'll be checking everybody. There was one country. I don't know where it was, but it was a. I'm not even going to say the name of the artist, but that artist from that one sale was like after their album debuted, it was like 2 weeks after, and they had gone down because they initially were at the top, but then they got one sale one day and they went back to number 1 that day. So I was like, okay, that's how we doing.
So,
okay,
it's a science to it. Like
definitely is.
Definitely a science to it, and like so, the closer you get to America, like people be trying to break people. You just gotta understand. Like for instance. And I'm giving you the game like this, and this is from people that's in the industry, and this is how A&Rs and people target market keep their clientele up. Mm-hmm. Like for instance, if you look at street music as a whole, it's a reason why we purposely target South Africa, because a lot of the rappers and R&B singers and stuff like that, they don't really show that continent no love, or they don't show the country, or they don't show love. So we definitely try to make sure we interact with that, like Style and Soul. I wish I would have pulled up but they do parades for him in South Africa.
No parades, okay.
I'm like, they got posters walking through the villages, cities, going crazy about this guy. Southern Soul, they don't get blues and southern soul like that
Yeah.
in South Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting hip hop artists like that in South Africa. So we continuously flood that market for those who ask those questions and try to, discredit the company of street legend and try to discredit anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? For that into that nature. So even in the UK, you look at the soundcharts.com, where they keep up with everybody's stats from me to Jay-Z, and they'll let you know how you really moving out here.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of fugazi going on. Like, you think you got it like that, but you really don't. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't
it's crazy.
it didn't expose a lot of who's, Well,
Yeah.
I ain't here to bark up that. I ain't here to bark up that tree because if I have to, I'm not gonna bark up the tree. I'm gonna cut it down. Simple.
Ooh, y'all hear that? You gonna cut the tree down? You know what I'm saying?
So,
But I mean, it's the whole logistics of all of it is just crazy when you think about it. But as far as like your album itself, now that you didn't make the Billboard, what's your next goal with this current album for the rest of the year?
I'm gonna shoot. I told myself I'm gonna be lazy I'm gonna step in the artist mode. I'm gonna try to shoot a video for the whole thing. And build up other things. Like try to build up the YouTube and get active like I used to be. Like I said, I just turned 40, so like as an artist.
Happy belated birthday too. I mean, we told you there, but just to make sure y'all know, he dropped it on his birthday. Yeah. So yeah.
And the crazy part was I was on a podcast Thursday night going into the 12 o'clock hour, and it dropped. So I was number one sitting on the podcast.
Yeah, on the podcast. Wow, that's crazy. Wow.
So I'm gonna try to work. I'm working this album for another 9 months. I'm gonna try to shoot videos. I guess I'm not focused as an artist on the album for a second unless I'm actually putting material together, right? But once the album's out, I really try to understand the analytics and the chess moves being behind the scenes. So that's the reason why I don't really shoot a lot of music videos. It's not that I don't choose to. It's just like okay, because after this album, I still have 4 or 5 other artists on my label. I gotta prevent mistakes from happening.
Yeah.
So the videos ain't really mine.
Yeah, you thinking like a CEO.
Yeah. So so a lot of the time, so this whole journey has been like, okay, as a CEO, what I'm gonna do next for my next artist.
Yeah.
All right, we're not letting TuneCore, City Baby, Catapult. We're not letting nobody give us an ISRC UPC code no more. We're gonna buy our own UPC codes and stuff. So when you do put your album out there, you know what I'm saying? You already have your shirts and stuff made. Sell your merchandise. So if you have 100 sales, 200 sales before month 3, bill on it.
Yeah.
And then release your album. I guarantee you hit the billboards then. You don't need but 450 to 500 sales.
Yeah. I mean, it's really and if you follow that process, it's almost guaranteed because not many people even know about it. And that's the thing.
I don't listen. Because I was going to drop on the 31st. 31st was a Friday. You know what I'm saying? I usually drop 2 albums. The 31st, I drop one on the 26th. But Nipsey did myself, right? But I said, I'm going to drop one on my birthday, and I'm going to keep it at a minimum. I'll give you 8. You know what I'm saying? And I should have did 9 songs. I should have kept a song on it. So it would have been an album because anything under 30 minutes is an EP.
Right, but it's okay. So you had 9, and then you took one off.
No, you remember I told you I had more.
I know you had like
I had
you did have, that is right. You did say that.
Yeah,
so you had a
I
lot.
down to 8 because the other song was they was very malicious. So I the God in me and my take that off.
What about bonus? Have you thought about bonus album with those extra tracks?
No, I didn't. So what I was thinking about doing this year is just drop and give y'all some new music just as a whole. You know what I'm saying? From me to you. And the album cover is gonna be everybody that pre-ordered my album. I'm gonna have their names printed on the album cover and then just with a big thank you on it.
Oh, tight.
So I'm just gonna give them some music. So it's gonna be a mixture of everything. You know what I'm saying? Just some good content. So that's the next project. I'm not making about to pre-order that one. So y'all supported me enough. So I definitely appreciate it. So and I'm working on getting some vinyls. Man,
That's gonna be nice.
Them things are expensive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Listen, so I'm gonna give y'all CDs first, so I can afford to get those vinyls high. But yeah, man, it's been
You can
a
do
war.
pre-order for the vinyl too, though, so you know don't have to come out of pocket for all that.
Yeah, y'all wanted me to do pre-orders for vinyl. Anybody? Now, when I get the vinyl for now, I will say this on the hard copy of the album, the song that's not on the digital site is definitely on the hard copy.
Okay. I need a hard copy then, because I want to hear all of it. You know.
But listen, the funny thing is, I'm not going at no rappers on it. Like all my stuff is like politicians who ran for District 2, District 3.
You want for the politicians?
Yeah, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? All the ones that lied to the kids when we did the first Grammy graduation. I went at some famous playwriters out here. They think they famous, but they, you know, there's some old ass playwriters, trash poets.
Oh, you're really calling out people there, huh?
Nah, there's a lot of playwriters out here. If you feel like you're trash, then you're responding. You probably shouldn't do that though. But it ain't even no rappers on the radar. It was just like politicians, people that own business, people that write plays, and you know, people that used to work at radio stations and stuff like that. So I'm just
people that used to work with radio stations. You know, this is a small community here. Is it San Antonio or is it some other place you talk about?
It's everywhere.
It's real small community here. You go there. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, interesting.
From Georgia to San Antonio, shit, Iran.
Georgia too, Iran. Okay. Yeah. He said Iran. Everybody like, ooh, okay. I can't wait for that. That would be nice. But I mean, the album you got right now though that's out, I mean, there's so much in it. Just I mean, even with the 8 songs, you're talking about so many different things, and you dive into a lot of personal topics as well. And so I kind of want to go into that and kind of get more into like song by song. Okay.
I've been waiting on this interview. I've been excited about this for a minute. So let's do it.
Okay, well let's start. We're just gonna go in order by the song. Like Shit Crazy. Like you talk about. I know we did touch base on a few of the songs on the last interview, but on that one, you say a lot. There's just certain lines that I wrote. Okay, just let you know. It's not that I'm ignoring everything else you said.
Cool,
okay,
it's cool.
But you have a line in there. We talk about IGAs hiding behind emails.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us about that?
I still get those threats to this day. Actually, I got people that
they threaten you through email.
Yeah.
What?
This is phishing email. They tell me, I say, I'm a guest in your house. Keep your invite. It's a mess in your house. I get told, San Antonio ain't my city. You know what I'm saying? So remember, I'm a guest here in San Antonio. That's fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. And I thought it was a couple of people, but it wasn't those people. At least I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? I talk about the email because in real time, that's what I was going through. I was working at what's the middle school across the street from Sam Houston High?
I don't know.
The middle school, I can't remember. But anyway, we did the program there, the Grammy graduation. My house got broken in. They took a lot of personal stuff. A 20-year, 15-year watch collection from all over the world. But everything was cool. But what they stealing my daughter's shoes, stole her medicine. And anybody this is the first time I'm talking about this live.
Man.
So and then afterwards, they start sending little threatening emails and stuff of that nature. But anybody.
I'm sorry that happened. That's crazy.
So yeah, that's what that was about. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. I mean, though I talk about it a couple times on the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hit my throne, but I bounced back, whatever. So they ain't stopped no movement. But to take my daughter's stuff is really where it's like, you know what I'm saying? After rap, whatever.
That's some bull, man.
Yeah.
So did they ever find out who did it?
Nah. So I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. So I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Right? So maybe about 3.5 weeks ago, maybe 4, I got arrested. Right. Let me tell you how this come in play. So the lawyers take care of that. But I reported my gun stolen. Cause they stole my gun too. But then they brought my bro came in from Alabama, Dunn Hill, Hall of Fame, Dunn Hill, and he called me because he was standing in my place at the time. He was like, "Hey, there's a gun on the back porch." I'm like,
What?
okay. So I looked at it. It was my gun. Interesting.
Wow.
So I'm gonna tell you how this place. So keep in mind. So when they broke in my house, I did a whole police report about everything. I reported my gun stolen by a serial number.
Mhm.
Let me tell you how trash SAPD can be. You know what I'm saying? I tell them they shoot innocent people like they did not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? When I got arrested, they said my headlight was on. They were like, you got an infraction towards your license. I don't know what that is. So
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
I'm like, do I got a warrant? They're
Right.
like, no. I'm like, well, why you arrested me?
What?
But it was like
That's insane.
4 or 5 cops. So I'm like, I ain't gonna make a scene. Cool. They're gonna take me. I'm sitting in the back of the truck. They clear out all my gear and stuff for them and put it in the trunk. And they impound my car. I'm like, why couldn't just call nobody to get my car? But anyway, this is whatever.
Uh-huh.
Check this out. My gun is in the car, in the dashboard.
Uh-huh.
They ran my serial number to my gun.
Mm.
And it didn't have
Wow.
It didn't have no stolen alert on there. It didn't have no red, no flags, no nothing saying this gun was hot or whatever.
Yeah.
So the people that came and did my house report, they didn't even report my stuff into the police.
Wow.
So
That's crazy.
Right? So that's why I brought that up.
Man.
But anyway, you know, God sat me down for whatever reason, and my lawyers and everything is handling that. But they didn't even put my stuff in from reporting from my weapon to my daughter's stuff to watches and stuff.
That's sad. That's so sad, man.
And all my watches are, and anybody that know me like closely to me, my watches are exclusive. I only gave one watch away that I had when I was in Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Away, but like most of my watches got serial numbers and stuff on. You're not just gonna be like, oh, let me go. Oh wow. So that happened, but it just when that happened, I realized the police they didn't file my report at all.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah. So
okay, so what are you gonna do about that? Did you?
It's
you got a lawyer. You got a lawyer up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My lawyer was on the phone. I got arrested.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought
Yeah.
I thought you just said my lawyer was on the phone and I got arrested. I was like, what?
When
okay.
When everything was going on, I decided to talk to my lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Totally different.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. So, and I'm gonna tell everybody, get you a lawyer. Listen, if you can't afford lawyers and you got a small business, find somebody. I got a person here that works for us. They work for Legal Shield. Legal Shield is lawyers 24/7, 24 hours of the day. They cover everything from music to small business, life insurance, will, everything. So my company is covered up on the Legal Shield. You know, so Legal Shield ain't paying me for advertising. I don't even like dealing with people like that. But as a small business, and I do have a representative that can talk to you and sign you guys up. But as a rapper, as an artist, you know, artists is commission, right? But you need to get pay for that. Instead of spending money on your bust down and your diamonds that can pass a diamond test that ain't real diamonds, instead of spending all that money on that, get your lawyers and different things of that nature. Those things are important. Copyright your music. Copyright because, you know, they out there watching, they listening. You ever had an idea, you put it online and all of a sudden the full fucking song about it?
Right.
Trust me.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
But anyway, just you need some legal shields on your stuff too. So don't be stealing the reference.
Oh yeah, I got a lawyer, so yeah, for sure.
Yeah, go ahead, talk to me. What else?
Yeah,
so but long story short, that's what shit crazy was about.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a trip, man. Wow. Man, that's the system is so corrupt. It's not even funny, but yeah, that's
she like God.
I wasn't expecting that, y'all. So
yeah.
I got my stuff here, real like okay. Let me get my thoughts together.
This interview was explosive. How many people we got online? I can't even see. Shouts out, I see Lee Money.
Shout out to Money Management, Lee Money in the building.
Shout out to Sotovia Black. You know, so what Lee Money said, we still need videos. Shut your ass up.
Yes.
I'm just playing.
Okay, well let's go to the next show. Okay, Since the Way. Now this one, you know, you made comments about self-value, self-love, talking to the man above, heal my heart. It was definitely more of a a serious tone to this one.
So my battle buddy and my brother, he's not my biological brother, but I met him when I was in Iraq. And so we pretty much kicked street legend off when we was in Iraq. I was like 21. It could be like, I think it was like 27. I could be like 20. I don't even think I was old enough to drink or whatnot. But he put his career like on hold for like 10 years before he started making music. Because he always played. I can say he played the second role, but I had that hit factor, and he always pushed me. And and as we got older, I didn't talk to him as much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk as much, and then I'm like, damn, with everybody dying and things happen, I should call my brother more. So I should let him know that I'm proud of him. I do different things. You know what I'm saying? So, and we just dressing some things in the air. Times I should have been there, but I was young, wild. Like I say, he lost the love of his life. His love of his life got murdered while we were stationed in Hawaii. Different things of that nature. Like, if you hear the song, I'm like, I was just living reckless. Shit, I forgot how to pray. The reason why that's a factor because I'm a preacher's kid. So you gotta understand, what I'm saying, reckless doing whatever. So, so just talking about, Maya and Melanie, and talk about Carmen Michelle, his daughter, and different things of that nature, and to see his progression. You know what I'm saying? And see everything that he's doing now. Let him know I'm proud of you, regardless of if I'm in the limelight, I'm in the spotlight, I'm on the news or whatever. You still my dog, like at the end of the day. And you help me put the foundation. And anybody here, I want my thing, anybody that knows me, right? But I'm still with the same people I started with. My E7, Legacy Tracks, you know what I'm saying? My mentor, Beats, writing material, Will Flux, FDG, Chris Gordon, Since the Way. So all the people that I started with, just a lot of people that they're still in the mix. So when I do #1 albums and different things, they get plaques too because they're still a part of my project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do they feature? Engineering or different. So I still keep the team on there. And so my loyalty is, like, that's why I take betrayal personally.
Yeah.
Because I know how loyal. I didn't win. My loyalty that caused me to go without before many a time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's what Since the Way it's about. It's like this fame don't move me, bro. It was never my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I apologize for not, being there like I should be in the mix of it. I'm finally, after the military, I didn't know who Cedric was. I knew who Sergeant Bellamy was. I knew the rapper was, but like when I got in the military, I didn't know who I was as a man. I can tell you what makes you smile, what makes me happy, what I need to do. Am I afraid to be alone? If I'm not afraid to be alone, so, and then confession. Here we go. I deal with chronic cases of depression, and I have to fight suicide. So I talk about those things because I lost soldiers, phone calls, and those things. I can't be like suicide is a coward move because I myself didn't deal with that plenty of times. Even when the album's going #1, your daughter's good, you got a new studio, you're trying to find a reason to not blow your brains out. So I just take it 1 second, 1 minute, 1 day at a time. And when I get on the microphone, that's why you hear the music you hear. It's not depressing. It's just like, bro, I'm trying to find the map that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to navigate it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's about.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that, because I mean that's a really serious topic, and it's good that you seem to have a way to like if you're feeling that way or when you're feeling that way to actually like through the music to express yourself more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
a lot of people hold that in, and
because
so it's really good you're able to do that through the music.
Through my music, like I say, I'm gonna post a picture online later. Even though I was in combat, I got a picture where I'm rapping in my little chew in the booth, and I think I threw a rap and it got hit by a bomb. Crazy story behind that picture. But I always had that outlet, whether I'm freestyling or whatever I'm doing. So that's why, like, even when the people throw shots, subliminal shots and stuff, my victory is just like, here's another one.
Yeah.
I didn't see life come and go. Yeah. Not like civilian. Like, man, you about to go on a mission, man. You was just joking 5 minutes ago. Right. Next minute, we got to call home and give your mom an update. So a lot of things don't bother me to that degree when it comes to this music shit. Like,
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, okay, you can rap better. I may do little stuff like somebody outsell me or something. Mm-hmm. No pun intended.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Wow. Okay, book full of sin. On this one, there's like at the part of the hook on this one, and I don't have it by heart or anything, but wake up in the morning, then I lay lace them on a beat.
Book full of sins.
I like, yeah, I like that part because it's like so many thoughts are going through your mind,
Yeah.
when
So,
you're just chilling,
people-
laying down sleep, then you wake up in the morning, you think about it,
think
like
about it. It's a
put it on the
book full
song.
of sins
Yeah.
that I reap in my sleep. Wake up in
Hey.
the morning, then I lace them on the beat.
Yeah.
Forgive. So like on this, because I go to therapy twice a week. So they probably like, people be like, look at see the cuckoo. A
Nah.
little bit, my clock is a little thrown off, but I go to therapy twice a week. You know what I'm saying? But so being in therapy and talking about these things and stuff of that nature, I talk about the book full of sins. I really have to be transparent and talk about like some shit rap. Believe it or not, some shit I rapped on this album was very uncomfortable. I told her everything that she want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And use her heart as a band-aid to make it clear. You know,
Why did you make yourself uncomfortable rapping about it?
Because I had to. Because I can deal with I can deal with me.
Okay.
I can deal with me, right?
Uh-huh.
But for the first time, I'm saying this out loud. Now I'm like, boy, somebody do my daughter like that, I'm gonna add this bitch out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for the first time, I hear myself. You know what I'm saying? Your soul is on demon time. You're being sponsored by a monster when it's feeding time. It's not therapeutic.
Yeah.
You're trying to rebuke it. You go to church trying to puke it. Like God rebuke it. So you really, it's a, they say the Son, Father, Holy Ghost, it's really a mental advantage. And so for trying to find peace, you know what I'm saying? I use a woman temple for my therapy or release. So I'm making her happy or telling her everything she want to hear just to hide my flaws and my insecurities. You know what I'm saying? And my insecurities were never like, am I good enough? Because I always had my head up high. My insecurities was more or less like I can't. It was never like, am I ugly? Am I this? My insecurity was more, I was broken.
Okay.
I didn't know how to pick up the pieces.
I see.
So I'm living. My happiness is through you. You know what I'm saying? So and after I learned, like, it's always the opposite of happiness. Happiness, sad, pain, hurt, happy. But it's no opposite of joy. So joy is something when you can be going through some shit, but joy is a piece that can still get you. And I ain't say joy is comfortable. I ain't saying you celebrate. You know what I'm saying? But you just got that consistency and that fortitude and that tenacity to get through it. So I had to learn to pick up those pieces. And I had to realize, like, you know what I'm saying? I was on demon time without being on demon time. I was desensitized. I just had to really deal with myself on a book full of sin. So I don't judge if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're lying, it's this, because I have seen evil in the physical form where it gives you chills. So it's just like,
yeah,
crazy.
I mean, that's super deep. Y'all listening to this? Like y'all should be taking notes because when you listen to this album, you'll hear it louder. You know what I mean? If you're actually knowing what the meaning is behind all of the songs. At least that's how I feel when I listen to music. So, but yeah, wow, Book Full of Sin. That's definitely one of my favorites, and I noticed it's actually the top song on Apple Music as well. So
yeah. It just like I said, man, it's a lot in the book of A Book Full of Sin. I talk about a lot. I think I talk about generational curses, pirates. I talk about how family. You think you got it, but you was raised on some white boy Rick type shit. If you're I'm from Detroit, white boy Rick was made by the feds at 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? So while I was nieces and my nephew came and see me, 2022, I think him and my brother came to see me, and then maybe months later they hit him with a RICO case for some, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, crazy. So I talk about that. Y'all infatuated with the way we Pyrex breaking generational curses. Why don't you try that? The hospital was general, street general, they salute in general. Y'all rather soak operas just to be a soap opera. A book full of sins that you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you killing somebody just to be a story. So you're a soap operas just to be a soap opera. So there's a lot of stuff going on in my life.
Crazy deep,
If you want to know me, just listen to my music. Trust me, you be like, yeah.
It's crazy deep. So, out of all of the songs on the album, what's your personal favorite? I don't think I asked you that last time.
I think Shit Crazy is one of my favorites, and I think Book Full of Sins, because they're not radio boppers on there. They just really like just flowing arts, and it's just like it's. Also, Do Say is one of my favorites. Do Say I think is my top though. Do Say I'm talking.
Say, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I like the hook because you know it's like you kind of mad like you know like
Yeah.
I like that, man. I like that a lot.
Did y'all hear her bark?
I like that.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
but and in the album okay, let me ask because I was curious about this too.
Okay, good. I'm trying to read these comments up in my
Oh,
eyes.
okay.
My eyes have got old. I know
Oh,
you're
okay.
No, go ahead.
But yeah, I wanted to ask you in particular about like for the music, is it something like each album that you put out, do you have a different target audience in mind? Like, you know, because I know your albums have like a theme behind each one. So are you kind of targeting a different type of audience for each one? Or are you targeting just like who are you targeting exactly for each one?
I target the people that go to church every Sunday, but they'll still smoke a blunt.
Oh, okay. Those type of people. Those type of.
So,
I know you talking about. Yes.
Jesus, I'm gonna get out of this one. I make music for those type of people. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that follow my Let Me Vent series, I started that because I almost committed suicide then.
Oh.
I was on 1400 West Avenue. Had a nice studio, had everything. I was just going through so much. I was getting backlash for stuff I didn't do. Just boom. And then so one day I was just like, no, let me vent. I put the first beat on, and I freestyle all the Let Me Vent series. I didn't need to write because I was hurting going through that. So all the Let Me Vent, everything just if people been in the studio with me, they know I'm really like that with that freestyle, like the whole, you know what I'm saying? I go when I really freestyle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and then I read a lot too. I read a lot. I don't talk like T.I., but I read a lot. So my metaphors it'll pour from some out of nowhere. So Let Me Vent came to the broken people, and the people like, this is, and it just opened up. Then I'm still venting. I'm still venting. Got damn near every person I went to school with that does music featured on that album. I only have one person that's not on that. I'm still venting. That's not from my school. That's J Dot. Shout out to J Dot and No One Shout Out. But everybody else, they went to high school with me, or in the area of between Phoenix City and Columbus. Brought them all plaques home to the city. The album did 1.3
That's what's up. Nice.
So that was about. And then Let Me Vent 3 was just pretty like, I've been going through therapy a while, so let me get a little bop on here, make it more commercial. So I have the different audience and on there, and then Motivate Yourself. Okay. With the guys that like, hey, you ain't alone. Sometimes everybody gonna pat you on your back. Yeah. When you're a good father or you're a good mother, you're not gonna get a pat on the back for what you're supposed to do.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You feel me? So sometimes motivate yourself, go out there and get it. So yes, it's just different audience. I do target depending on the feel of the audience and different things of that nature. Okay.
Yeah, that's something that you can kind of tell just as listening to the music, you can kind of tell that about I wanted to be sure. I was like, let me ask him that for sure. So
definitely. Yeah. If you like Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, Andre 3000, those unique type of people, you'll pretty much love my music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that in that category. So for sure. One of my favorite artists of all times is Nina Simone. So if you know anything about Nina Simone,
yes,
I think she was a rapper.
Love her.
She'll probably talk about that type of her, Billie Holiday, those type of people.
Okay. I mean, those are great people. Yes,
so if you
definitely.
Listen to my music, like you hear that pull, it got that gravity pull to it. You're like, okay, yeah.
Deep, yes. And as far as the beats on the album, did you produce all the beats on this album here?
So I have different people that I go through, like oh my God, Chino, Bentley Ray, Legacy Tracks. But I have different people that produce for this one right here because I remember one time when I think I did my first Let Me Vent for some Cheryl Miller because I was doing my own beats for a while. Cheryl Miller like, I want to hear you on somebody else stuff just to see what you said.
Oh,
That was like,
I remember her saying that actually. I remember her saying that on. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, I want to hear you on some other type of production. And then I was like, okay, that's a good idea. Let me just start expanding my. And so for
Mhm.
this one, I went through different producers. But if I like a certain producer that produces sound,
Mhm.
I'll hire their producer for that particular album. So
Okay.
I'll go through that. I'll contact them personally and be like, this. Look at my resume. Look at this. Look at that. So a lot of producers that have influence online. Some on big names, some on not.
Mhm.
But a lot of them, they just, and a lot of producers that I deal with, they're a part of big beat groups. A lot of people don't know it's like the Timberland make a beat. Maybe somebody come in and add some more stuff to it. It's a
Yeah.
beat count. But I work with these different people depending on the sound
Okay.
that I'm looking for. Like this album is quote unquote very West Coast soulful. Like a
It
soulful
is.
West Coast
Mhm.
to it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know
Yeah.
why I thought I was from the West Coast all my life. So I can point the beats now.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay, so you didn't actually produce any of them, like none of the tracks at all
No,
on this
the
one.
last track I produced, and it's funny because this is Lee Money's favorite track.
Uh-huh.
On the book of Uriah, I got a song called Uriah You Revenge.
Yes, I like. Oh, yes, that's one of my favorite on that one.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
right.
Yes, right.
It's
Yes.
like a real battle rap type, right?
Mhm.
So I made that. That was the last time I made a beat for myself.
Okay, for
And
yourself.
but
Okay.
I produced for like stylists and people in the camp. SB Ice Cold. I just produced some tracks for him. Who else? I've been producing a lot of beats for everybody else, but for
Mhm.
myself, Cheryl kind of put a little stigma on me with that.
Little
one.
challenge, huh?
Yeah, she wanted to see me rap on somebody else's stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out to Cheryl Meadow.
yeah,
Yes.
so I haven't made
Urban
up.
Sweet.
So
D
the
major.
book, yeah, Uriah Revenge was the last beat that I made for myself.
Okay.
And I went through this album like, okay, I'm just gonna be an artist.
Mhm.
I pay for the beats. I'm gonna do this, go through here, but my beats the beat got to talk to you before I even open my mouth.
I feel you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, that's I mean, and as far as, because you said the sound that you chose was more of like a West Coast soulful. So when you were actively choosing the beats, is that something that you were consciously thinking about, or were you just like, is that just what happened?
No, that's what I was thinking about. Cause
Oh, okay.
each album got a certain region. Like if you go
Mhm.
through my catalog, I rotate every album. So I'll do a West Coast, I'll do a down south sounding feel,
Uh-huh.
a pure East Coast. Like Motivate Yourself is all Brooklyn. If you ever go just listen to Motivate Yourself, it is Brooklyn.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that was my first album to do over 1 million. Shouts
Wow.
out to Spaz Out Beats. So it was all Brooklyn. Then Let Me Vent 3 had a more southern feel to it. It
Okay.
really had that feel. And so it was time to go back to the West Coast again. So
Okay.
but I wanted and I wanted it in more like a Rick Ross big feel.
Okay.
A Jeezy big feel.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
with that, but so that why the beats and now I arrange, right? I don't have a ghostwriter. I don't have a songwriter. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now I have had songwriters, but I never had a ghostwriter. So
Okay.
the difference is a songwriter may be like, yo, this hook. I'll give you an example. As a matter of fact, it was number 14 on the chart, 13. Lala Maria wrote the hook for a song called Fall So Deep.
Uh-huh.
And her album's already out. And like Let Me Vent was just raw. They like, you just soften this fucking album up a little bit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, let me get this song. You know, she already had it, she had the hook made and stuff of that nature. And the beat and stuff already laid out. And so I just when it was an incomplete song, so I went to lay my verses down. That
Okay.
is songwriting.
Mhm.
Ghostwriting, when somebody writing you the whole song,
Yeah.
your verse, they telling you how to ad lib, and that's why I don't want them. I got a song. I just did.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go back and redo the verse. You know what I'm saying? I was just different thing because I don't want nobody said I suggested this or suggested that when it comes to my actual verses.
Okay.
Hooks, making hits, shit, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm pure MC at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody writing no verses for me.
Yeah.
So that for those who don't understand the difference between ghostwriting and songwriting, songwriters always rotating songs around the industry. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's just like if Lupe Fiasco turn on the song, they gonna give it to B.O.B. and make it hit.
Yeah.
Songwriting. But no, I do so I write my own songs to the beat, production, arrange, I mix and master, engineer everything. At heart, outside of being a rapper, I'm an audio engineer.
Okay.
I just decided to conquer every lane of my art.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's good. That's really
yeah.
good.
So I can tell when I can tell when an artist dancing in the booth. I'm like, yo, your breathing pattern off, stand still, delivery.
Mm.
So like I'm really in tune with the art. So there ain't nothing in my field that I can't do. For as rapping, emceeing, writing a song, arrange a song, compose a song, put the background to the song. And on every level I know how to do.
That's what's up. I mean, that's a really rare talent. That's extreme talent there. And out of all of those things, what's your favorite? What's your favorite talent out of all of that?
Audio engineering.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because
Okay.
people think they're better than what they really are. Then you get them the raw song when they started. Then you get them the production. Especially my singers, they come in there and think they can blow, and they be sound like a crow cat. And you like, yo, if I turn all this stuff off, you know what I'm saying? What you say, like, so I love definitely audio engineering more than anything.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not.
Okay.
I love audio engineering.
And out of all the artists that you've worked with so far, who's your favorite one that you've worked with or produced for?
Out of all the artists that I did produce for that I love to, my favorite artist probably is T. Bryant.
Okay.
T.
And why?
Bryant. T. Bryant is he's hilarious, but he's probably him and Stylist is probably most coachable. That's why I like him. They're the most coachable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like for me and Stylist in the studio together, we're gonna throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. And they're like, that didn't work. We'll laugh about it, you know what I'm saying? T. Brian, he the same way. He's the same way for singers wise. Favorite the person I like working with as a rapper. Really not I haven't worked with many rappers. I like SB. I like SB Ice Cold.
Okay.
Yeah, SB Ice Cold is for us working with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny as shit too, but he's definitely one of the rappers. He's honestly one of the few rappers that I work with. For AJ Stacks, his first project, I had a big hands on with that. You know, that's when I was like first really meeting Lee Money and first really meeting the team. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. So the only two rappers I can really think about.
Okay. And are those artists that you would think about collabing with in the future, or like how do you feel about collabing?
Man, I want to collab with every artist in the city, man. I want to collab
that'd be
with.
tight.
I want to collab with everybody in the city. I want to do a compilation I would call Bar for Bar, Song for Song.
Okay.
And it has everybody on there, for as singers, poets, and rappers. It's just a melting pot of. Jimmy Star is fun to work with too.
He's cool.
Jimmy Star. Jimmy Star is fun to work with. He's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So we, and I remember the first time we worked together because I had Jimmy singing. He was like, he went on live. He's like, boy. So I recorded his album, Relationship Goals. So I wanted to take him out of.
That's a nice album.
So you heard that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he trusted my pen. So my pen and he'll tell you like, yo, he penned that album, production, beat wise. So he was known that I produced for and composed for.
Okay.
So that was pretty dope. There's a lot of people that you'll be surprised that I've penned and produced that album. I got looking for the logo.
Okay.
The logo is there. You know. Yeah. So that's what I would like to do. One day.
That'd be a tight project.
Yeah, I want definitely. It's just some people like, of course, Flu, Cheddar. I got songs. I got a couple tracks with King Cobra. Some of Jay Vera. I went with Jay Vera. So do I ghostwrite for people?
I was thinking about that. I was like,
yeah, Yes, I have ghosts written for a lot of people out here. But majority, 97% of my singers.
Okay.
But singers can get away with that though.
Yeah, because
Rappers can't. I have not. I ghost written for a female rapper because she's not a rapper though. I ghost written for a female rapper recently, but she's not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot.
what do you
But
mean she's not a rapper, but she rap?
well, on this song, I like like sometimes you can tell by a person's voice, like oh, you'll sound dope as a rapper. So she was singing the part, and I like yo, I wrote her quick eight, like yo, just say this, let me say the sound, and she sounded exactly like I knew she was gonna sound.
Okay.
So that's like she's a singer at heart though. Like she probably won't do that shit like that. But yes, I have ghosts written for a lot of people.
Mhm.
A lot of people. Some people got
Mhm.
some people got big records. Some people got big albums. Some people walk around here and still do. They do some of the songs I ghost written for them at the Love and Happiness show. They do all kind of little things like that. So there's a lot of people that I ghost write for. It just I'm not. Oh, I did that. Look at me. You want me? It's whatever. Throwaway music.
Okay,
Leave
so
money trying to start shit. Boy, you messed this.
he
up.
really is.
I'm about to. Hey, somebody block him. Security.
Oh,
So
that's funny.
I mean, since we talking about it, and you,
Yeah. So the artists
yeah.
that you've, I'm sorry,
Can
I have allergies, so
okay. Like, do we need to get some water?
I have some water in my purse right there. But
Okay.
yeah, if you don't mind, we're gonna get it real quick.
Hey, Lala, put perfect timing on. Let's go. Commercial break. They're playing. I'm here. What y'all want to talk about? Let's see. He said, I mean, since we're talking about it, and you're also outright wrote for people as well as collaborated. Yes, I have outright written for people from start to finish. From start to finish. I would never release a demo version of that because I ain't messy like that. You know me, bro. I know you be the money thing is you too nice. You too nice. Nigga, you too nice. You know how DC be doing. But that's my bro though. But yes, I have. I definitely have. But let him live. It is what it
Yeah. Okay.
is. I know it chokes you up. I know it's a lot of. It's an explosive interview. We got
Yeah.
what 2,000 people on here.
It's been a really good interview. Yes. And I thank you for your time.
Oh
'cause,
no, I've been waiting on this interview. Just follow up for a minute.
I appreciate you.
Because I know if I fail at the Billboard choice, I know the Stones gonna come. So I'm out here for it. So we're gonna address all of it all at one time.
I did have this one in particular because as a producer and you have your team of artists that you work with already.
Yeah.
Is there like when you're creating beats for them or just creating beats period, do you have certain beats that you create specifically for artists in mind, like even before telling them about it, or do you just well, I guess it's a two-part question, but that's the first part.
Okay. So for us making beats, my artists for it to become like I gotta be in the mood to it because you gotta keep in mind like the conglomerate, I think I used that word right, is street legend.
Yeah.
It's not Legacy City.
Uh-huh.
So as a company, my only competition is time.
Okay.
Which means like I know I can't spend a lot of time on this because I want to spend more time on let me put the project together, let me audio engineer, let me get the presentation together and get it out there. And most of my time is on the market. So what happens, Maria's second album is where I really opened the door up for producers to really collab because now after a while we got the reputation of they're gonna go on the charts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're gonna stream. So we got that reputation.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So what happens now is like I said, SB was the last person I made a beat. Was it SB? Or was it Chef Tish? One of those. It was recently within the last 30 days, right? Okay. So like I had to make Chef Tish a jingle to open up her YouTube channel. SB was just experimenting with some different things. Mm-hmm. So what I do, I hire producers. Either I buy a beat pack from you exclusively, or I I think was Satopia Black the last person I made a beat for, or I gave him a. Now this is another thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have beats from 2011
Okay.
that I haven't used when I was deployed
Oh, okay.
across the world. So a lot of times I don't really do things, but like I said, the benefit of being the CEO 95% of the time and 5% artist is the fact that I can provide jobs.
Yeah.
I provide resumes. So we had this kid out of Oklahoma, or no, Kansas, on the Love Story album. He produced Lala Maria's whole second album, but he
Okay.
screwed himself
What did you
because he screwed himself. Because I was like, I told him, hey, we can split the album 50-50.
do? Mm-hmm.
Because and I mean this respectfully, I mean this for myself too. He was a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that, I can't go to J. Cole and demand $50,000 verse when I don't really got no accolade. Like, who are you? You see what I mean? That's what I mean by that. So instead of splitting the album down the middle, he like, nah, I want my money up front. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, how much you asked for? So he did a certain amount. We paid him $1,200. Check, wrote it out, boom, wrote him a check. He lost all the rights to the beats. Because we bought everything exclusive. We bought the rights, the ownership, we bought the publishing. You cannot say nothing about this beat. If we choose to give you credit, we can. But you don't own these beats anymore.
Right.
So once the album dropped, in about 2 or 3 months, the album did like this. By this is her, and she's coming off an album that did 1 million streams plus. So she dropped this album. It's already pretty much run up the charts. Now you want to come back and renegotiate, and I'm like, we already did everything.
Yeah.
So I say this more or less. So depending on like, because I do have weakness points. But the reason why I'm successful because I hire my weakness. So like if stylists need Southern Soul beats, I know I'm not strong in that. But I know I got Chino, I know I got Bentley Ray, and I got some other people that can make those type of beats and fulfill whatever we need to fulfill. And they producers of the company. You know, the Divine One doing her thing, the same exact ordeal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I put producers in position to get paid for a lifetime and get paid, and be able to be like, well, yeah, I'm an independent producer, but independently, this is my accolades. They got Spotify plaques, they got iTunes plaques, they got, they got the Billboard plaques. So it's the expansion of getting jobs outside of just I'm doing. It's all about me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of producers that's better than me out here. I'm probably not even the best engineer out here, but the thing is, I work at it daily. I spend hours on it every day. When I don't got no projects going on, I'm sparring. Like you walked in, you see the camera, I'm trying to shoot my own music video. Am I gonna be good at it? Probably not. But I gotta.
I mean, probably so. You're good at most. I mean, I haven't seen anything you're not good at so far. So I mean, you gotta give yourself more props there. Yeah.
I guess we'll see. I got a lot more losses than wins. So but it's all good. It comes with the territory.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, as far as like you said, your favorite song on the album, do you have like a least favorite? Like when you do an album.
My least favorite song is probably Big Stepper.
And why is that?
Because it just, I guess it's too much bop to it. I ain't really been lyrical on that. I ain't really showcase. I didn't really showcase my. I think I did it for the rest. I guess I give myself a pass for one song. But Big Stepper, I think it probably went out like, I should have did this. Should have. But I mean, it was in honor of the Bay Area. I feel like I could have gave more to it, but they killing it on the radio. The radio love it.
It's a nice album.
We never heard him rap on anything like this. It's a commercial hit. So Big Stepper is probably the least one because I got a feeling that I had to perform that a lot.
Okay. And I was about to ask you about performances too, because like I heard you don't really like to perform your music.
Nah, I don't.
Why not?
It's too. So I got blown up. in 2006. That was a major one, and I had to get strap metal removed from my head.
Oh.
So I'm very forgetful. So y'all learning a lot about me on this.
Yeah.
So I've been shot a couple times, knee, hip, leg, blown up. So it's really because I used to when I did perform, I used to rap without my lyrics. So I used to know around my lyrics. So I really have to focus in and really like learn my music. And I'm very forgetful now. You
Oh,
know what I
okay.
mean? So that's one of the benefits of fighting for your country. You may lose some, but a couple of crashes, helicopter crashes, and stuff of that nature.
Oh wow,
So
goodness.
my noggin been rattled around a lot. So, but at the same time, I can freestyle like no other. You know, so I can just go.
Yeah.
But it's like I really have to listen to it and listen to it and listen to it and listen to it to really absorb it. So that's the thing for us that now I want to go out there and embarrass myself. And but I guess I've been a CEO. I mean, it's not. I'm not lower than that, but I'm just the guy had the truth. Like my memory is so shot. Like I can be on my phone or talking to somebody or whatever, and they be like, "Bro, literally, boom, boom, boom." So that's the guy I had the truth. I have those. Maybe it's in my mind thing, but like I told you, that's one of my shortcomings.
Oh, okay.
My memory is like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. I mean, because I mean, you know, as an artist, you focus on your strengths, and so if you don't feel like that's one of your strengths, then nothing wrong with that at all.
But the funny thing is, I could pack out a house with no
Yeah,
headliner.
yeah, you definitely can. Yeah, because I mean, I see the events you do within the city, and
yeah, so
you know, yeah,
I could pack out a house with no headliner. I mean, when we had
you would be the headliner.
I rotate my headliners, my artists and stuff. But at one time when shouts out to Fred Davis and shouts out to Danielle, the hookah Gardner hookah, the company. I know she like when we get a company shout out. When Vibe, when during the pandemic, when we started doing the open mics at Vibe, you know, so we had it like a speakeasy, and we had like different things going on with that or whatnot. We packed out the house, every white, black, Mexican, everybody was there. We also had different people there and different things of that nature. So I know I can pack out a house. I can bring I can bring the crowd out. You know, so that's not the issue. It's just hip hop. I just haven't been engaged in just microphone, you know, like that. So like I said, I can't. It took me a minute to learn this album.
Yeah. Okay.
Truthfully speaking.
All right.
She's like, wow.
No, I mean that's I mean you're being very candid, and I appreciate that. So I mean that's what's up. And we gotta talk about the latest rap beats of Drake and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, let's get it.
Okay.
I'm mad at both of them. They the reason
You're
why
mad at both of them.
Hey, F Kendrick, not J Cole, F Drake, and F Taylor Swift. Cause they the reason why. Because she got the Billboard sold up. Ain't nobody get no Billboard spot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm mad at them now. But they got the Billboard sold up.
Well, I mean, it's just been a crazy week as just far as like the beefs. I mean, the diss is just between Drake and Kendrick. Mainly Kendrick dropping 3, but I mean,
but it was coming.
It was. I mean, what do you feel about as far as him waiting 3 weeks to even drop it all?
Well, you gotta keep in mind, Kendrick been baiting that man for the last 12 years.
Oh yeah, he has.
Drake ignored him for 12 years. Right? We can think about things that have been the same. What's the name of the album? Things that have been the same. Drake album. Nothing been the same. Since we put a sense of the rap, we took the sense of the rapper back in hip pajama clothes at the BET Cypher. That's one of many.
Yeah.
The ghostwriter allegations, he shot at him with it, you know. He been baiting him for a long time, you know what I'm saying? So this time it's not you know, the only clear loss Drake got is Pusha T. But however, Drake is the only one out of the 3 that's battlefield tested.
Yeah.
And so I think it's good. It's good for hip hop. Neither one of them gonna shoot at each other. So, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you think that, because I know when I heard the last one by Kendrick, the Meet the Grams, I really felt like Drake would go crazy after that one. But then I look at his story, and he got some silly stuff in his story, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good that he's
Drake
still, laughing about it, though.
Drake is very, people may sound reaching, but some of this shit starting to sound staged to me.
It is.
You know, I know Drake did Drake, you know, you seen the video, right? The Family Matters video?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The first thing he got is the 50 Cent Genuine piece on, right? and then he crushed the Mad City van. He has Whitney's wedding. He has Whitney's engagement ring in the video.
There's a lot of
Yeah, so
like a lot of little.
But this is one of those battles that okay, Pusha T, you can say, oh, people had to say Pusha T, oh, he jealous. You got those excuses with Pusha T. You'll try to excuse the fact that Pusha T can actually fucking rap.
Oh yeah.
So when it comes to Drake, right? So you remember when Cannabis battled LL? Lyrically, Cannabis killed this guy. Mm-hmm. But LL star power covered all that shit up.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that, you know.
It'd be like, so you remember when Joe Budden lyrically killed Drake, but Drake star power covered it up because he's older. You got those excuses.
You ever feeling that's gonna happen here?
No, because y'all in the same arena. It ain't no excuses. He ain't old. He ain't hating. Now y'all really got to fight for the crown. So that's why it puts him in a different playing field. He really have to be strategic when he's dealing with Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Kendrick is playing.
It's not them old rappers who throwing rocks at you. And you like, oh, Joe Budden, the old hating hip hop. Oh, Pusha T, this. By the time you realize Pusha T was him, it was too late. You can't make that mistake with Kendrick because this could be detrimental to your career.
Yeah, really.
Both of y'all got the same amount of star power.
Yeah. And
influence. The boy in Compton is a restaurant in Toronto running out of fried rice. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to play with K-Dot.
Yeah, I mean it's
you don't want to play with K-Dot right now.
They're definitely really going at each other right now. It's just interesting. I mean, I know a few people they're like, you know, because before this year, because like last year, you know, with being the 50th anniversary of hip hop, a lot of people were like, there's tons of talks about like, is hip hop dying? You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So with this rap beef, or just with all of the rap beefs, just all together, they're kind of saying like, you know, hip hop is still alive. Like this.
They do. You know they definitely, because I mean, I think for Drake, he dissed me. Yes, Drake has. Yeah, the people say he got songwriters and stuff on there. But if you notice, Drake is balancing artistry and rapping. Because, you know, even that last diss, that shit gonna be in somebody's club.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Drop down and get you, you're gonna be in somebody's club. So whoever write his hooks and stuff, but I really think as a rapper, you can't act like Drake can't rap. We're not gonna do that. And I hear people say all the time, oh, he was an actor, he was this. Shit, Jamie Foxx was an actor. He was on Living Color.
Right.
And he was in movies. But y'all give him a pass for singing and different things of that nature. So I just think at times, and we talk about me and Money just had this conversation today. It's funny how hip hop is selective bias. Because Dr. Dre should be crucified. He can't rap or write. Dr. Dre can't rap.
Another topic, but yeah.
But you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Jay-Z wrote Still Dre. Was it? He wrote with him and Snoop Dogg. When Dr. Dre came back out, Still D.R.E.
He wrote that?
Jay-Z wrote the entire song.
I didn't know that. Oh wow.
Eminem wrote I don't know if Proof wrote it, but Eminem wrote the whole. Nowadays, y'all want to talk like y'all.
Yeah, I thought Dr. J did it.
Dr. Dre writes shit.
Wow.
But you see what I'm saying though? They you know what I'm saying? They bias about who they crucified. Dr. Dre did right in the NWA.
Probably because they're quiet about it.
Don't you think about it?
I mean, I'm talking about the artists. They're quiet about it. They're not like blasting it.
Snoop Dogg talked about it on the we couldn't get the beat right. Jay-Z came in and laid the whole song.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like quiet about it, like as far as like not talking about it in songs, like you know, like popular songs or like songs that people are anticipating. So where it's like you have to really be a hip hop head to find out some of that information. You know what I mean? That's how I feel at least. But I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we selective because I know a lot of people say Juice WRLD is not a legend. Hear me out. They're like Juice WRLD is not a legend, but Biggie is. Biggie only got 2 albums. Juice WRLD got multiple albums and brought in a wave of culture. So like what I'm saying is, it's like I'm just saying like the hypocrisy in different things.
Yeah.
So when they talk about Biggie, like when it comes to Biggie Smalls versus new rappers, there's none of that is brought up, right? But if you talk about Tupac and Biggie, Biggie ain't have enough work to compare to Pop. You see what I'm saying? How select?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
So like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when it comes to the Drake, I'm going purely off skill set and delivery right now. Like
Yeah.
who gonna be this ain't somebody Drake can play with. Even though I think J. Cole will handle both of them. But
oh yeah,
easy.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I forgot the term for that, but there's like it has to do with sci-fi stuff. I mean, it was like real science stuff, but
yeah.
you know, like there's the period of humanity where like if certain events are going on, people tend to remember those like really big events, like the Tupac Biggie thing.
Yeah.
But then as other things go on throughout their lifetime that's real similar, they still reflect back onto the original. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But
I get what you're saying. So I mean, everything is strategic on both of their hands. You know, like I said, from the 16, because you know Drake always drop a diss track, and he talking to somebody. It's 3 a.m. in Toronto or 4 a.m. in this. You know? And so Kendrick followed that lead, and on Family Matters, you know, Drake came on how Kendrick Lamar be singing and talking, put you in the box. So I mean, I think this has been brewing for a long time, and Kendrick took 3 weeks to get it together because even though he feel he can out rap Drake, he know it's not going to be like it's not going to be a
just
sweep.
like
you better prepare. Yeah. You better because if not, Drake can easily drown you just with his star power alone.
Yeah. And about the OVO leaker, I mean, do you think there's really a leaker, or do you think it's just because I know you say you kind of sometimes you think it might be some of the stage. I feel like that too, but like, what do you think about there being an OVO leaker?
I think so. I think it's somebody in OVO that's but also somebody in Top Dog too.
You think?
I mean, how we know? So like nobody knew. Let's put 2 and 2 together. Kendrick just didn't. He announced his last album out of nowhere on that label.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. We know the story of Top Dog robbing his dad and all that good stuff. He talked about that. But you know what I'm saying? To go independent and stuff of that nature, still be on the Interscope. Something happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, and those splits came up. Those things came up. And so I do believe so. Somebody gave the information back to him. Drake ain't just talking about your contract just to be shooting in the dark.
Yeah, true.
So it's
I believe that too. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing but delivered differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He exposed first that he got information. He been waiting on Kendrick to talk for a long time.
Yeah, he really has. Yeah.
I'm on the loose. You don't think Drake was waiting to tell everybody you beat up your girlfriend?
That was
You know, so like who you think told Drake that?
Who do you think? I don't know.
One of them Top Dog niggas.
All my
dogs, Top Dog, Bottom Dog.
There's a lot of dogs involved.
Yeah,
Lots of dogs.
They leak information on and make the best man win.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to ask you, who do you think won or is gonna win? Because I feel Kendrick won. I feel like Jake can't come back after Meet the Grams. I don't feel, but what do you think?
I'm a Kendrick fan. I've always been a Kendrick fan. Even when J. Cole produced Higher Power, a lot of people don't remember that album. It was just before Section 8. But I've been a Kendrick fan for a long time. Lyrically, I think because the styles of rap that I like and stuff of that nature, I'm more winning towards Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. That first one he did. Yes, I got every double entendre. I got every metaphor. I got
Euphoria.
But I just wasn't fucking with the Euphoria.
I wasn't either.
You know, all that. You know, what he was talking about? If I don't go to war, the way he said it was so zesty. I'm like, right?
It was too much going on with that one. I felt like
if he would have rapped that and get boom, boom, boom. But Euphoria is not saying that. People love to say, just because you don't feel something, you're a hater.
Yeah. No, it's nothing like that.
To me, Kendrick just ain't packaged that one well to me now. And Drake had to one up for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake ain't finna...
Half a second.
Yeah, half a second. Drake is not finna play with Kendrick. He's not gonna dance around with a Duffy freestyle. He didn't learn from that ass whipping already. He got to take Kendrick down. He got to knock this dude out, because if you leave it up to the fans, it's a restaurant that's eating off of Euphoria right now.
True.
So
True.
regardless of how I feel about it, the fact remains, it's a restaurant in your city where you got robbed at is getting hell. So he's not gonna play with Kendrick. You got to go for what he knows. You got to go for what he knows, and that's simple as that.
For sure.
I'm going for Team Kendrick. I saw Mojo Brooks. Mojo Brooks was making a joke about the light skinned people getting bullied. I'm going for Kendrick. Nino Brown, we back in this thing. It's no Al B. Short jackets over here. We're doing that.
Okay.
Who you going for?
Well, I mean, I didn't have a favorite, but Kendrick, I mean, just his style itself, like the way he delivers his lyrics, I feel like he was gonna win anyway, just from that.
He's not.
Well,
if he do another Euphoria.
Well, not if he doesn't.
No.
See, that's the thing. People, because you have the hip hop heads and you have the fan, like just the regular fans.
I'm a hip hop. I'm a hip hop head and a fan.
Yeah, me too. And that's why I can see both sides. Yeah. But like, you talk to certain people, and they're like, they think you crazy. Like if you don't like Euphoria, like you crazy. Like something wrong with you. I'm like, no, it's not that. But
it ain't that. So like, but me,
I know what you're saying.
But me as a person that do a diss track, I'm probably not gonna be witty with it. Me personally, because if I gotta get into a war with you, most likely it's really F you. It could be more like Tupac. Tupac ain't have no punchlines to hit him up.
Yeah.
So that's probably how I'm gonna feel. Cause if it's just like, let's see who can rap it, because it's different levels.
Right.
It's different levels of, and I think this ain't no 50 Cent and Ja Rule. That's rap, but they see each other in person. It is up. Somebody gonna be hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you talking about your Kendrick and Drake, it's all skill set now, and
yes. I mean, like some people were saying, and I feel this way too, because that's why I started doing my own little research. I was like, okay, let me start investigating. I kind of feel like they said so much about each other that it's kind of, to me, whoever like wins is going to be the one that has evidence to prove that the other one did this.
Yeah,
this.
well, I mean,
so it starts to come.
So like Euphoria was talking about, like, I ain't never spent $500,000 on an open case. Well, Drake did pay a woman $500,000 for a sexual assault case.
Yeah.
So that's evidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drake is a weirdo to me anyway.
He got a lot going on.
I'm not even talking about his music. I'm just talking about the shit that he
just outside. Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, leave 14-year-old girls alone, bro. That's real pedophile-ish.
Yeah, it's been like a lot of weird, like really shady type stuff going on in that end. As far as that,
16. That's still fucking weird to me. Like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, he has definitely a lot to dig into, and just with Kendrick, like even with the title of Euphoria, how Drake is executive producer of that Euphoria show, and so that has a lot of teens on it.
Now the thing about it is, people gotta understand what an executive producer is too. An executive producer, they'll put their money up.
Right.
They probably don't see that shit until it comes out or whatever. They don't know what to.
Yeah.
They just front the money for the directors and to pay the actors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that it's good in hindsight, but if you understand what an executive producer is, it sounds to the unknown, they're like, oh, this sick bastard. You know what I'm saying? But like,
but he chose that name for a reason too. You know,
of course. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so it's like y'all need to investigate what's going on behind the scenes at Euphoria show. You know what I'm saying?
Because Zendaya, I think that's her name.
Zendaya.
Well, she got other big movies that she's doing, but she said she had to go to therapy after that show because she got to put herself in. You know what I'm saying? So
I've never seen the show personally, but
yeah. I think they one of the guys committed suicide on her, died recently too on that show. So it's I had got to look at one of the artists I work with. They got a song called, was it called Euphoria? I don't know what the name of the song, but the song was based off the show.
Oh, okay.
And before I laid my birth down, I went and watched the show. See what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much like that 1980s movie or 70s movie. You remember that show Kids? You remember that movie Kids?
Nope.
With Rosario Dawson was first coming up. Any old heads, any old hip hop, y'all remember the movie Kids? Go. You need to watch that.
Okay.
I think you'll like that movie. It was just when the AIDS epidemic and stuff
Kids.
was
Oh,
coming.
okay.
You know,
In
you can
that
watch.
era. Okay.
Yeah, and it was pretty. That movie was very controversial when it came out, but they got like Rosario Dawson in there. Everybody who's older than us, and what they was doing that time. So
Okay.
it's pretty much talking. So Euphoria is like that, just updated, just more
I see.
serious. So it was, but they were more sexual active in the kids. I don't think they showed anything because they were presenting teenagers, but it was talking about hypersexual kids and spreading HIVs. And it's
I
just
see.
crazy.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's what that. So when I came back and laid my verse down, I was like, I was, able to metaphor and talk about it because I knew where it was coming from. Because I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, and to end it, because I know we've been talking about on take up all your
look,
time, but I do want to ask you about. Okay, so to end the rap beef type of combo, would you ever get involved in a rap beef if somebody had a song out that was saying some stuff about you directly? Like if they said Legacy City this in their song. Or
if
something
they
like that.
like Legacy City, Pussy, this, that, and that. Okay, like we rap. I think it probably if I ain't started.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's my like Kendrick and Drake, Lady Playing Around. Like my daughter, because anybody know, I'm gonna protect. You mention anything about my daughter out the way, I'm gonna fuck a punchline. I'm gonna punch in your mouth. So don't play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't play like that. I mean, but if I had to get down and get into war with it, I will go. I will go to war. And no end bust about it. But I try not to. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. I done heard a few things I thought that were shots at me. Like what? You know what I'm saying? But it ain't address it, put a name on it or whatever, and then but like I said, I'm too busy fighting with politicians to be fighting with rappers and things and because I mean I had to get into it with the city for not paying artists. They book artists and wouldn't pay them, and so I had to go to war and climb the tree up there, and just cut the tree down and be like, y'all gonna pay these artists. So these are the things that what I'm saying I'm involved with. But no, I'm not shying away from no smoke, no shape, form, or fashion. Not at all.
Okay.
If you want it, if you want it, want it. If it's up, it's up. I'm not shying away from it at all. People be devastated. Like, oh, he can really rap. I can really fucking rap.
Oh yes, for sure.
I can really see it up. What I'm saying?
Well, before we close, could you let us know like what your upcoming projects are and how people can find you?
So my upcoming projects, June 16th, June 18th, we kick off our 6-week program for the Grammy graduation, second annual Grammy graduation, where we teach the kids how to podcast like this. She'll be a presenter at this year's award show. We got the control room back there, teach them how to podcast, teach them how to set up cameras, microphones, how to film, how to record music, how to work a radio station, TV network. We got that coming up in June. May 19th, I'll be going to the SEA Awards, hopefully, to see if I come back, bring some trophies back home.
Yes.
I just got nominated for another award with the Little Beats Children nonprofit organization, which caught me by surprise.
Oh, congratulations!
Shout out to Brittany Banks. They called me. I got it in my email. I'm like, what?
Nice.
So they're working on that. Style of Soul got a new Southern Soul. His second album is coming out. T. Brian dropping his new second album as well. The Divine One is dropping hers coming up soon. See what else we got going on. I guess I'll be back in the studio. I'm working with Satopia Black, you know what I'm saying? I'm working with him as well. Lee Money told me to send him some beats. So we may get an EP from the Money Man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it here first. He's been throwing little hints while putting his videos out there.
Yeah. Okay.
If y'all look at it, the last couple of albums and stuff, Lee Money been heavily featured on that. So we'll try to get him drop his get him an EP out there.
That'd be tight.
So I'll be getting his beat pack together.
Okay.
So hopefully I'll be executive producing that one, and stuff of that nature. So I supposed to be working on relationship goals too with Jimmy Star as well. And then we're still trying to open Street Legend Academy. Tuesday, I go back for a follow up on the news. It's pre-recorded this time, and then they're gonna distribute it through different cable companies and Tan TV as well. Tan TV will as well put us on there.
Awesome.
I have, and as everything roll out,
Mhm.
I'll definitely give you the first person outlet. I'll let you know, and
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna try to get this album pushing and get this album on the Billboard. If not, if I don't get it done in 6 to 9 months, then the thank you album for those. That'll be my farewell. That's my farewell album. Then.
When you say farewell, you don't mean like
Yeah,
stopping, no
yeah.
more albums after this type of thing, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing no more albums.
What?
Solo. I
Oh,
do
okay.
features.
You'll still be on
Yeah,
other
I do
things.
features,
Okay.
but my solo, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'm good. What you think?
You think?
think
I mean, your thoughts can change. You know what I'm saying? I think you should go for another one at least. I really do. Yeah, because like with this one, like you said, you were really disappointed that you didn't get on the Billboard at the beginning. So I think that it's worth trying it again.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get everybody named there. So the CD cover once again, they're gonna say thank you on that. They're gonna have everybody named that pre-ordered this album, and then I will try to push it again. Hopefully, I can get it. Go through a different channel, see if I can get it. We get 500 sales before.
Definitely.
Before I hit the charts, so we'll see what happens.
That's what's up. And y'all, this has been a great pleasure. Actually, I had wanted to. Y'all, he got a picture of Nipsey Hussle up here, but I don't know what happened.
What's going on? What we got going on? Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to see.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out Legacy City and Standing on Business, the album.
Yeah. So yeah, I do have the Nipsey Hussle picture up there. We're trying to see what's going on. Here we go again. The Nipsey Hussle picture is up there. The Standing on Business album is currently out. Please go stream it. Go help me get 1 million streams.
Yeah,
if y'all can, let's run up 1 million. What else? Let's go continue buying it. Continue buying it.
Oh, definitely. Most definitely.
If y'all decide to get me on the Billboard charts, I don't know. I'm still devastated. 11.1 thousand.
It's crazy. I mean, but you still have a chance to get on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, me neither.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I don't know if it's still live. No, it's still going. But I think they might go to hear it.
Yeah, they're still.
But yeah,
they're still here to help.
All right.
So I guess I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird.
Yeah, sorry guys for the video there. Looks like we lost it near the end, but you can still hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we still hear us. You know what I'm saying? But yo, rep my block.
Yes.
Thank you for having me on here the second time.
Thank you.
Hey yo, next Friday though, I'm gonna challenge y'all. Next Friday, I need y'all to freestyle. Like y'all should make a freestyle.
It's hard to make them do that.
So
they be mad sometimes. They be mad. There's been a couple artists. They were like literally like, what? Like they were mad. Yeah. So.
They was mad because they couldn't.
I mean, it's called Freestyle Fridays. You would think.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. We popped in. We had this. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm. You know what?
I mean,
I'm had to come on.
There's a lot of artists now, like these newer ones. They really. There's a lot of them that don't know how to freestyle. I mean, they see Freestyle Fridays, and I think they're like, okay, they make the video, but then like on the show they have to do acapella, and they're like, whoa, you know what I mean? And I hear a lot of them, even though some of them will do the acapella, you can tell it's from a song that they already have. You know what I mean? It's not like off the top. So.
Yo, listen, when the next Friday I'm gonna be on the show. I'm gonna freestyle.
Okay.
I'm gonna freestyle against ananybody they written.
Okay.
On the spot. We got a freestyle.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
We're gonna hold you to that. You're gonna be on it. Okay. You'll show up.
Yeah,
okay.
Show up.
Okay, that's what's up. I'll let Sean and Don know. That's what's up.
Yeah, because all this pre-written stuff is not freestyle, fam.
Okay.
We need to bring the real freestylers back.
Y'all hear him? Y'all artists listening out there? He said if you're gonna be on the Freestyle Friday show, you gotta really freestyle off the top, off the dome. You know what I'm saying?
All that pre-written
yes.
stuff, man. Y'all come on now.
All right.
Come on now. I mean, that's my only thing. It's cool though. But yeah. I love the platform. I love the platform and keep it up, give people the outlet. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we need some real MCs.
Okay.
If you can't freestyle, don't be on the show.
Ooh, we heard him. That's what he's talking about.
Let's start doing best written Wednesdays.
Well,
best written Wednesdays coming to, you know what I'm saying? But once again, this is not a backhanded compliment. Congratulations to the champion and the past champion. Definitely, congratulations to you. But no, one day we gotta step up the ante though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just FYI, the last two grand prize winners,
The one from New York.
the one from the actually last three, because JT Finessa from Houston,
Yeah.
he does it off the top.
Yeah.
He wasn't a champ. Okay, Jay Ruger, but he was on the he won 2 weeks in April. He was off the top.
Yeah.
And then Exotic, she's pretty good off the top too. So
Exotic
like,
from
you
New
know,
York.
yeah.
Yeah. She was like she from like I watched the show while I was
Oh,
Exotic.
okay.
Yeah. So like I'm saying though, we got to add it up.
Yeah. Oh, and I can't forget 2-5 the Raptor. He's off the top too from San Antonio. Yeah. Oh, Jet Money Dave. Yeah. All of the ones, basically, all the ones that have won the grand prize, y'all, have actually been artists that can freestyle up the top. So just
Yeah. 2-5 got he's videographer now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third Class Productions. Shout out to him.
Third class.
Yes.
He was on. He up the guy with a movie that I know.
Okay.
Want to know what movie? Listen to Deuce say. I talk about it all.
Okay. You got to listen to the album. He's telling a lot of stuff in the album. Y'all got to listen to it. It's real deep.
Yeah.
But yes,
I'll see y'all next Friday. We're gonna freestyle.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Peace.